Hello everyone, welcome back. So you can see I'm playing MultiVersus again, and today I'm going to show off Gizmo, which is kind of confusing because Stripe is on the main screen. But yeah, definitely it's going to be Gizmo. I can assure you that much. Look at him down there. Look at him go. Yeah, I actually wasn't expecting Gizmo. I saw they teased the release of Stripe. But yeah, he was kind of a shocking one when he popped up. I will say I typically don't pick support classes, so not really used to using him that much. I'll show off some of his abilities here, his signature perks. Power Cuddle, while attached to his ally, Gizmo charges attacks much faster. I usually don't do 2v2, so that one's not really useful to me. You have Bounce Bounce Boom. Gizmo's Air Down special can bounce off his popcorn and his toy car to detonate them instantly, which is pretty good. And then you have this one, Rhythm's Gonna Get Ya. If Gizmo fully stacks music on an enemy, instead of silencing them, he will cause them to dance. Which, silencing is good, but causing them to dance is actually... I prefer it. I think it's actually a little bit better. Just because of the fact that it's like kind of similar to Rick's, what do you call it, polymorph or transmogrify, whatever he does. I think it's polymorph. Where he turns you into that little reindeer dude and makes you basically useless. So yeah, it's kind of like that. It's just, silencing is good, but it's not, they can still move and attack you afterwards. So yeah, I definitely prefer that method. Yeah, I'll get into his basic attacks here. I'm going to do the emo so I can get my challenge. Oh, stop hitting me, big-headed Velma. But yeah, you have your little side attacks there. Just a nice little flurry. Nothing crazy. He is a support after all. You have his neutral attack, which is actually pretty good. You can fire the little arrow here, and if you hold it long enough, it actually catches on fire. And the cool thing is, you can actually cancel it. So you can do like this. You can charge it, and then you can move over, and you'll keep the fire arrow. So you see Gizmo's running around with the little fire arrow now, and then you can just tap it, and you let go of the fire. So that's actually very useful. And it makes it a lot easier to hit the popcorn, because that's one annoying thing that I'll get into later. But once you figure out you can charge it, it makes it a lot easier to hit the popcorn. And then you have the up attack, which throws popcorn. So what happens is, if you hit the popcorn, you can actually make it explode, and it shoots in the direction that you, basically the opposite of where you hit it from. So I'll show you if I can get a chance here. Oh. Booyah! Oh. I stacked the wrong one. See, watch. Charge it, roll, throw the popcorn up, and then I'm going to try to trick her into getting close. Oh. Come on, get in front of the popcorn. Making this harder for me. Booyah! I will hit you with this popcorn explosion. Come on, stand in front of it. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, you can set it up fairly easily because you can just go around the stage going like this and just throwing popcorn. I think you get 3 stacks out at a time, or maybe 2. Yeah, it's 2 stacks. So yeah, it's actually fairly easy to set up. Then you have the down attack, which makes him play a little keyboard, which is actually a very funny little attack. It not only hits your opponents and deals damage, but when those little musical notes hit your teammates, it actually gives them a buff, which is very helpful. So yeah, it's a nice little double effect, and you can charge it too to make it go further and deal more damage, which is nice. Oh, let's get out of here. And then moving on to the specials, you have the regular special, which just makes your little boy start singing. He just puts on a little ditty there. And he spawns with little musical notes that build up the silence effect on your opponent, and then also, again, will buff your teammates. So yeah, very good. Very good little attack. You can tell he's mostly made for support. And then you have, if I can use it, you have his little car, which is just the funniest little thing ever. And if you press the special button again, you can actually make him do like a little wheelie. So you can drive around like this. And I think if you hit them at just the right time when you're lifting it, it deals more knockback. Like you saw there, I knocked her back a little further than normal. Like I'll try to run into her normally and see how far that knocks back. I might get an attack decay at some point. Yeah, it seemed like a little bit further. I don't know if that's just confirmation bias. Oh, she knocked me out of it. But yeah, you can actually, funny enough, you can press your up special, which I'll do on her first, just to show you what it is. You grab onto them and launch them. But you can also do your up special into the car and make it explode. Because what happens is, once it receives enough damage... Oh, okay. It'll actually just start catching on fire and explode on its own. But, if you want to time it correctly, you can actually create it yourself, knock her out of there, jump out of it, and then jump back into it. Yeah, and as you can tell with him being a support, he is not incredibly damage dealing, So you're not going to be launching like crazy. Although he does have some pretty good ones. Oh yeah, I should be doing the air attacks as well. You have the down X, which is the spike. Just a regular down attack. And you can actually charge that too to make it do a little more damage. Then up in the air, you do a little up attack there. Nice little flurry. The side attack is a little punch. And then the regular one is just the bow again. So yeah, back to the specials. Yeah. I think I did all of them except for the down, which you jump into a little box here. Which is one that I never really use. I don't fully understand the purpose of it. Like, you could read the description for what it does, but I very rarely use that one. But yeah, in the air, you have the down special, which makes you just do a little crashing down like that. Not... Ooh, no! Haha! Oh, damn it. I almost made it. Yeah, it's not one I use very often. And then you have the side special in the air, which does a little umbrella that has a two-parter, like you saw. It helps you dash back into the stage, and then you can float. So if you're knocked out like this, you can just come right back in and be like, da-da-da-da-da. And it actually goes pretty far, too. Oh, she almost died again. And then the up special is just the same one as before. You just dash upward and grab onto them. So yeah, he's a fairly good little fighter. You can still, you know, play by himself, but he's much more useful in a team, which is why in the second match I'm going to do 2v2, just to show you the buffs. Normally I don't do 2v2 in these videos, but when you're playing as a support class, it's, you know, kind of important. Ooh. I'm going to try to knock her out of here, get some good flurries going. Oh, look at that. Now this is some pro Smash fighting right here. Look at that. Ooh. I'm gonna try to get her with the spike. Come on. Oh, you son of a bitch. She's dodging like crazy. Ooh. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Will you stop trying to get me with that? You're never gonna catch me. Catch it. Umbrella. Oh, damn. I missed the attack. There we go. Yeah, see, that one does knock pretty far if you hit them correctly. I like his little windscreen, too. He's just such a funny little guy. Velma's pissed. Look at him go, just eating his little popcorn. Alright, now we're going 2v2. Hopefully gives me a teammate that I synergize well with. Ah, Bruiser. Okay. That could be pretty good. Yeah, Taz is actually an interesting one. Probably going to do a video on him at some point. I'm not super good with his combos and stuff like that. I think as far as bruisers go, I'd just rather pick Shaggy. Because Batman's cool, but Batman, he also is a little bit strange. He would be an interesting one to do a video on, though. Which I'm, you know, probably going to do at some point because he's Batman. This is a DC fighting game. Or I should say Warner Brothers fighting game. Which includes DC. Yeah, just all Black Adam. It's actually pretty interesting, but man was the theater empty. there were like 4 people, including myself. And I think literally that many. I think maybe like 2 people showed up after the showing started. But yeah, very empty theater. And it was on Disney property, so, you know, not a small traffic area, for sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show off the differences when you have a teammate. I'm going to use my little keyboard here to knock the boys back. Do a little ditty, let them pick up those. Yeah, you can see the buff building on them when I do that. Get in there, get in there. It can go up to 3, so it doesn't take too long to reach max buffs. But yeah, it's just a nice little thing to do. Just every once in a while, just drop your little notes like this, and then run off. Man, they are really pounding on poor little Taz over there. Yeah, I'm also going to show what happens when you use the up special near a teammate. Oh, shot past him. Come on. They keep getting in my way. There we go. You see, now I'm riding on his back. And you can still do all of your normal attacks. Oh! That would have been really bad if it got me, too. But yeah, you can still do all of your normal attacks while on his back. I think the best one to do is... Oh, shit. Is you can just spam the keyboard. Get out of here. Get out of here, Morty. Ride my little car. Yeah, the little car is a funny addition. I'm gonna try to explode it. Yeah, there we go. Almost. Oh, I did kill Morty. Bye-bye, Morty. Yeah, he's definitely a funny little support character. Ooh. I would probably pick Velma over him, just because I like her fighting style a little bit better. Yeah, he's definitely interesting, and he's a little mogwai, so that's always a bonus. Ooh. Oh, I swear I keep like landing on them That is one downside to his up special, is that you often miss and just hit one of your opponents instead. Ooh, man, I am really trying to grab him. There we go. Yeah, so you can hold the special as well to use your little musical notes. So it's definitely a good way to get consistent buffing. Ooh, get out of here. Yeah, look at that. I love making the car explode. Ooh, damn. Yeah, one thing in the Morty video that I didn't know that I could do at the time is that little earth attack where you could make the little pillar show up, if you throw a grenade at it, it actually splits the grenade in half. Which is definitely useful, but I wouldn't really say that he's still a character that I like to play often. Although I did notice that they updated his tag where now he says expert, which is definitely needed. So he certainly is an expert character. Certainly not as straightforward as Shaggy and Wonder Woman, which I think are probably the two easiest to play in the game. And for that reason, makes them very fun. Oh, we gotta start moving now. Keyboard, attack! Oh, shit. Oh, it's taking me away. Yeah, that little rewind skill that he has is so cool. That is one of the Morty things that's very nice. Oh, and she's out of here. Get in the box. Actually, do a little jig. No! I didn't have time for it. Alright, that's just how you do it, folks. Yeah, his winner screen is just the best. And I also like Morty's losing screen, where he jumps into the vat of acid. Yeah, Morty's winning screen, he sits there and drinks orange juice, which is a clever little reference, because that's what he does in the show every time he sleeps with somebody, or that robot in the previous seasons. Actually, I think that was season 1. That was way back. Alright, so that was it for Gizmo. He's definitely a good little fella, but he is a support class, so, you know, not the most playtime out of me. I do like Spike better if we're going off the Gremlins franchise here. Which I don't know who else you could add. I mean, maybe you could add some of the other gremlins, like, you know, the spider gremlin or the bat gremlin. But yeah, I think that it might just be these two for a good while. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this guy. I'll definitely be back with some more. I know I'm going to be doing Stripe and Shaggy and Batman and Rick. I don't think I've done a video on Rick yet. So, you know, I'll probably catch up with him as well. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.